It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the home of the Golden State Warriors, the Oracle Arena. We're live in Northern California. And, of course, Jokic. This will be their second game without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Hayward. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Love gets it to go. And two conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
No. Yeah, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know, I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. Here's Hollis Jefferson after the Warriors pick up three. Hollis with it, picked up by Aldridge. And it's Love penetrating. Vucevic. That falls. Great assist by Love.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Schroeder dishes to Green. There's the screen. For the three. Another three for Golden State.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Hayward on the wing. Aldridge against Vucevic. Hayward goes in, and it's good for two.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
Pass to Green. He dishes it to Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
And the basket by Rubio.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there. When I look at Gordon Hayward, the first word that comes to my mind is versatility. He's able to defend four positions, and offensively, in my opinion, he can do it all.
Now, here's Warren. He had 10 points in the win again. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Gordon Hayward again. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night. And Hayward's so well-rounded, Steve. He gives you rebounding, block shots. He gets steals.
His athleticism is underappreciated. Coming to this league, he was a small, skinny kid. Now he's a physical player, more than willing to mix it up.
Here's Green. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, just 4 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Great concentration to knock that down with the defender closing out. Dennis has no conscience.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's a pick by Love. Feeds it to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Aldridge a screen. And here's Green outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the road.
It does. It keeps the crowd out of it. This is how you win on the road. No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Schroeder, right side. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you? Warriors trail by 8. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Rozier. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Warren. And it's Green in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
There's the pass to Warren. And stolen by Hayward. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Hayward leading the charge. He kicks to Rubio. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The dish to Vucevic. It's a pick by Love. 6 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. And Denver again with the bucket.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively. And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Schroeder against Rubio. He feeds it to Hayward. Takes the 13-footer. The putback, and Love with his second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Schroeder kicks to Warren. Back to Schroeder. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Schroeder. It's stolen by Vucevic. Warren against Hayward. Dishes it to Love. It's a pick by Love. Kicks to Vucevic. Hayward against Warren. Pulls up on the wing. And Denver again with the bucket.
And Gordon Hayward, he's accustomed to getting the defense's best shot, but he still overcomes.
Steve, so much of being a great offensive player is learning to draw contact and work yourself to the free throw line. When you look at the league right now, who are some of the best in the league, in your estimation, doing that?
James Harden is one of those guys. He gets to the line, double-digit figures sometimes, free throw attempts. DeMar DeRozan, DeMarcus Cousins. I think Russell Westbrook, because he's such a guy that's in attack mode and he likes contact. The guys who like contact, they get to the line a lot.
Love kicks to Hayward. Vucevic setting the pick for Hayward. Over Aldridge. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Aldridge a screen. Schroeder outside. Aldridge with a screen on Rubio. And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Rubio outside. The feed to Vucevic. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Golden State. This is the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Green, the screen. Aldridge with a screen on Rubio. Here's Rozier. And again, no good by Golden State.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Hayward on the wing. The tray. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 50. right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome
Show.
back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your take?
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles.
And that wraps up the half.
The Embarcadero in San Francisco with the Bay Bridge glistening in the background. As we welcome you back to the Bay Area. Warriors trail by 15. And Gordon Hayward steadily increasing his scoring in the NBA, but he's also a playmaker.
Even attacking off the bounce, he'll find you. That's the mark of a really good player. He draws attention and makes his teammates much better.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Vucevic, Hayward out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2 guard. Warren the pass to Green. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Love. Schroeder kicks to Rozier. Back to Schroeder. Green the screen. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Rozier. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 13. In the corner, it's Hayward. Rubio outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. That shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Nuggets shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. And Vucevic kicks to Hayward. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Great tee that time from Green. And the pass to Rozier. Here's the screen. Back to Warren. Over Hayward. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Denver with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Vucevic is screen on Aldridge. A floater. And Rubio finishes it off. Rubio's got 7 points.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Rozier kicks to Green. Bucket is good. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Love dishes to Hayward. Vucevic is screen on Aldridge. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Schroeder up top, covered by Rubio. Schroeder passes to Rozier. Aldridge a screen. On the wing, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Rubio, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Rubio. It's a pick by Love from deep three-point range. Rubio misses.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
From downtown, and Vucevic pulls it down. Denver leading by 11. Hollis Jefferson passes to Rubio. There's a good screen. Picked by Vucevic. Hayward from outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go. Good shot.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Well, the NBA can be a superstitious place at times, Steve, with all the quirks and characters in the league. And you played, what was the strangest game day ritual that you ever saw?
I think Harold Miner. He touched everything with his nose, his gym shoes, his wristbands, the basketballs at the free throw line, and everybody did. And I think for me, as I got older, it wasn't strange. It was out of necessity. I had to get in some kind of steam room and have all those hot pads wrapped around me just to get loose to play.
I like that story. I don't like Baby Jordan's story, though. Harold Miner, that doesn't work for me. I don't understand that. Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Rozier in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Rubio kicks to Vucevic. Rubio dishes to Love. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The drive by Schroeder.
The blazing speed of Dennis Schroeder enabling him to keep the defense off balance.
That's good from Schroeder. Good on both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Rubio, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Love. Down low and stolen by Aldridge. Over in the corner, Warren. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets leading by 7. In the corner, it's Hayward. Vucevic is screen on Aldridge. Warren against Hayward. Picked by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Schroeder against Rubio. And the wide open shot from Warren. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And here's Rubio. It's a pick by Love. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Feeds it to Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. .132 left to play in the final quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Warriors trail by 9. Schroeder with the ball. It's over Rubio, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range, just taking what the defense allows.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Rubio. Love with the screen for Rubio. It's a pick by Love. Just 5 on the clock. The tray kept alive. The shot comes out. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rozier kicks to Green. Rebound by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hayward on the wing. Vucevic is screen on Aldridge. Hayward goes in. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Aldridge. And stolen by Hayward.
The length and anticipation of Aldridge, a tough combo to score against.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Clutch basket from Draymond. You always feel comfortable with him taking the shot.
And that's an intentional foul. So it's Denver now, and an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Big shots there. They are clearly in control of this game now.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 7. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
You know, this part of the game, focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
Burks for 3. Kicks it out to Gibson. Passes it to Green. Takes a 3. Monk grabs the board. Here's Farrell. So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Alton.
Aldridge, you did it.